Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Your boy is heading to a tournament. So that is right, folks. I am going to be heading out to Melissa Lambert Scholarship Tournament, the second annual, hosted by one of our favorite bag companies, Draggin Bags, baby. So I'm going to be heading out to Pampa, Texas on March 15th and 16th in support of this great cause. Just a little bit about it real quick. It is a fundraiser for the Melissa Lambert Scholarship, which was created to support and help advanced students that will be attending one of the many trade schools. So it's a great cause. If you're in the area or need a tournament to travel to on March 15th and 16th, head over to Pampa, Texas. You'll see yours truly out there having a great time. And I'm very much looking forward to it. So if anyone can attend, it looks like on Friday they're going to be doing a Switch Holio, and then Saturday you got your open and comp doubles tournament. Some good payouts. Opens doubles payout. First place is taking home $3,500. Comp's taking home $1,000. So I mean, it's going to be a good time, man. So if you're looking for some cornhole to play, why don't you join me? Head on out to Pampa, Texas. Let's head up the second annual Melissa Lambert Scholarship Tournament, and let's have some fun, man. And without further ado, this episode is brought to you by Draggin Bags, our favorite bag sponsor. You know, they have this great bag out that we talk about all the time called the Power Dragon, and you're really doing yourself a disservice if you don't go out and try it. And not just the Power Dragon. The entire arsenal is fire. So go grab the heat over at DragginBags.com. Drop code BigAsp12 at checkout and pick yourself up a set today. Let's get to it.
Cornhole. Big ass cornhole. We hope you throw it straight. And nothing but full baggers from here on out.
All right, welcome back to yet another episode of the Big Asp Cornhole Podcast. Sean and Dane are back with you all again. Dane, what's going on, man?
Not too much, man. Just, trudging along.
Trudging.
Yeah, I mean, dude, Battle of the Bags takes it out of us, man. It's a lot of... There's so many bags out there. Good Lord.
Before we'll break it all down, but before we get to anything else, Dane, let the folks know what we're drinking tonight in our favorite segment called "What You Drinking."
What you drinking?
And Sean, I found a new delightful treat.
You did?
From Voodoo Ranger. Always love their IPAs. This one was the Cashmerized IPA. So it's got a little hint of that cashmere woods to it. Can't go wrong. Yeah, honestly, like Voodoo Ranger knows how to make some IPAs.
Very drinkable.
Yeah, very drinkable.
Very
7.5%. It's a good IPA. So head over to
not overly hoppy.
Yeah, if you see it, man, don't be scared of it. It's a good IPA. As always, my morning recovery is going to be brought to myself by Cornhole Coffee.
Ooh.
Sean's rocking the hoodie right now next to me, and it is gorge, popping. But again, we spoke about it last week. Support the community. Let's go. Cornhole Coffee, great product, great beans. Go grab them 2 hands at a time at cornholecoffee.com. Drop code BigAsp at checkout. Save yourself some money. Don't forget, drink, focus, throw.
All right, well, Cornhole family, we have more audio gold planned for you all today. Today's going to be a little different of an episode. We have dramatic readings, right? It's a very dramatic week.
What?
I feel like it's only appropriate.
Sean, there was nothing dramatic.
Give them some time, all right? We're not having bag reviews, all right? There's kind of like an interview, right?
Yeah.
There's really no recaps, but we are going to be joined at the end of the episode by Mike Carter. He is the gentleman that does Mike's Bag.
Yeah.
He does bag reviews on YouTube. Very popular. In the cornhole community. Great stuff. It was nice to bring in a guy who predominantly plays ACO stuff into this mix. So it's a really good balance. So the second half of this episode is going to be us going through the first 6 rounds.
Probably more like the 3/4 of the episode.
Yep. So you'll hear all about how we break the bracket down and all that stuff with Mike. But Mike, if you're listening to us, thank you very much for joining us. We had a blast.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. So before we get to anything else, though, Dane, let everyone know what's going on in our cornhole lives in our favorite segment called In and Around the Hole. Brought to you by Blackjack Cornhole. Stop throwing ugly bags.
Just stop it.
God bless it. We've been telling you long enough.
Cripes.
Go to Blackjack Cornhole already. All right, blackjackcornhole.com. If you use code BigAsp, you're going to have sexy bags. You get free shipping, amazing customer service, and I'm proud to report Troy is alive, guys.
Hey, he
Nice.
messaged
Yeah,
you?
can we
You
get
got
a little
message?
round of applause here? Nice. Yeah,
I
here you
can
go,
find
Troy.
it
Yep,
here.
there we go.
Where's the applause? There we go.
Yeah, Troy. Troy's still alive. So shout out to Troy. So go make Troy happy. All right, go to blackjackcornhole.com. Use code BigAsp, and you're going to save yourself 10%. And don't forget about Black Sheep Baggers. You're going to hear their name later on the bag bracket, and there's no question for it. All right, they belong there. They belong among the big dogs. Although they feel like a little black sheep every once in a while, they're showing up and showing out. Go to blacksheepbaggers.com. Grab yourself a set of Costello X, is my personal favorite. All right, if you use code BigAsp, you're going to save yourself some money. Go to blacksheepbaggers.com. Pew. All right, so what's new with you?
Not too much. I got out and practiced.
Did you?
Actually, yeah.
It was beautiful,
on Saturday.
Saturday was way nicer than Sunday.
It was,
sucked,
yeah.
man. I thought Sunday was going to be nice, too.
Yeah, so I went out Saturday. It was a little bit warmer. Like, we got up to, 53.
Yeah,
I
man,
was literally just wearing a hoodie and sweatpants
bizarre.
and throwing. I was on just rocked the whole Dragon lineup while I was throwing. Dude, I don't know when it happened, but all of a sudden, I was rolling the Nexus like no other.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and I was like, man, what? I felt like I really
it doesn't
wasn't.
surprise me because, again, your natural throw, even though we talked about you locking the wrist and everything now, is a natural cut bag slightly. So you don't need much more elevation.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it just
It's not more cut, but it's more what we would call radial deviation.
yeah, and it was a good feeling. Yeah, I mean, all in all, I threw going down the lineup of all speeds, very consistent with all of them. So I was very happy with that. I mean, I wasn't lighting it up ripping 12s every time, but I was throwing 16 bags, and more often than not, I would have at least 12 in, if not more. So I was very happy with the
Nice.
consistency of it. So yeah, it was it felt good, man, just to get out and throw the headphones on, not give a shit, and just throw.
Yeah,
It was fun.
I've been in a drought. That's part of the reason we're not doing a bag review, because I just have not gotten a chance to throw.
Yeah.
Again, I'm hoping this Wednesday everything works out timing wise and I can get there. The problem is the patience I have on Wednesday get there so early right now. It's so annoying. Your appointment's not until 8. Stop showing up at 7:20.
Just keep the doors locked. You don't have to unlock it till 8.
I would lock it, and then I would they can see into the hallway that I throw. So I'd basically be throwing and looking at them as they're standing out in the cold.
Sean,
so it's just not a great look.
I'll send you to work next time with some pipe and drape. You just put it in front of the door. Then at 8 o'clock you just take it down.
I had something fun that happened the other day though.
What's
So
that?
I was going to I needed cash somewhere. I can't remember why. I was going to the wrestling match with Dad.
Oh, gotcha.
Right.
Okay.
So going to the wrestling match, stop at an ATM real fast, run in there, take out cash. Everyone's high tech now, even in high schools, they take credit card and everything.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting that. Anyways, take out $40. Take out the stack. And I'm like, this seems like I'm not a mathematician, but it should only be 220s.
Yeah.
And out came 520s.
Oh, hey.
I checked. I'm like, did I hit 100 by accident? Looked up. My receipt said 40. What would you do in that situation? Would you leave it there? Would you give it to the people behind the desk? Or would you just be like, this is my lucky day. I'm going to look at this as karma and take it.
I'm a firm believer that.
What would you do? And what did I do? I'm interested.
I mean, bro, finders keepers, man. A machine spit it out. If they're trusting the machines and they fault something, I know it might not be trustworthy, but yeah, I'll take the extra $60. Is that what you did?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
No doubt.
I'm not going to lie. For a half second, I'm like, I'm going to take the money. And then some little old lady's going to be like, oh, I only had 40 of my 100. Yeah. You know what I mean? Oh, I would have kept walking.
You don't, to me, that it's $60. It's not breaking the bank.
No, exactly.
It's not that big of a mistake.
I truly think, I'm like, what the, I really looked at it, I'm like, well, I okay, it was only 40.
But you know what karma law is? You have to pay that forward. So that money has to be used for good, not for nefarity.
Buy a new set of cornhole bags or some cornhole coffee or something, right?
Hey,
Make the world go round. Give it right back into the community.
I'm
That's
just
not a bad idea.
your humble co-host.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah, no, I definitely kept it. And I was like, this is sweet. I'm like, this
It's
'Cause
it's like that feeling when you find that $20 that you left in your like winter coat. You're like, oh shit, where did this come from?
Oh, yeah, it was way better.
So unexpected.
But now it's like every time I go to an ATM, I'm gonna expect like, oh, damn it,
it gave me the right amount.
Damn it, right.
What if next time it just shorts you 60?
Because I have a hard time believing though that like I looked down and there was just like somebody just left that money because it's not like it just sits out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It all spits out.
But what's funny is if you were shorted 60, you'd have been banging on that door.
What
like,
if I just found the magic ATM? No one else figured it out yet.
Was it the PNC right there
No.
at the corner?
No, it's one you'll never guess which one it was.
Was it in a gas station?
Yeah.
Inside Marathon.
No.
Inside Shell.
No.
Inside
Okay. Inside the
Valero?
VP in Olmsted Falls at North Rocky River Drive in Bagley.
Okay. Yeah, I know which one
Like
you're talking about.
the rundown
Yeah.
one. I was desperate. Like I was on fumes. Kids were in the car. I'm like, listen,
Like,
I gotta guess. The pump, the chip was broken. Of course, so I had to go
great,
inside. Yeah. I'm like, fuck me.
Leave your children unattended.
I
Good
locked the
Lord.
door and I kept a clean line of sight. All right, we're good. This safe-ish neighborhood. We're
My
good.
wife's a social worker.
I know. Anyways, so this past week has been a little drama filled. Like people were very antsy. Was there something about this week, like a full moon or something?
I think it was maybe just boredom.
I don't know,
I don't
but like
know.
yeah, people were really in their feels this week. So we're gonna let it rip with a few of the better dramatic readings. I'll start it off with the one that actually just popped up today, but I think it deserves some conversation.
Do you want us to do the intro?
Let's do it.
In a world where bean bags have brought men to their knees, social media serves as sanctuary for keyboard warriors. Time for the dramatic readings.
And as always, the drama is brought to you by Big D Bags. We always say there's nothing better in a Big Asp's hands than a Big D. So why don't you get your hands on some, go over to Big D Bags and
But
fill
don't be
those
one.
hands.
But don't be one.
Yeah, don't be a Big D bag. Throw them.
God,
How about that? How about that? Are you ready?
I am. Addicted to cornhole. Matt Hansen. How does the ACL go to Europe and come out with an entire open schedule, but we still don't know past March here in the States, and the season's been running for over 4 months? Not hating on them, but come on. LOL.
Lol.
It's the thing that we've been talking about even since Trey was on here.
Yeah.
Trey alluded that there was some strategy on their part with negotiating the ESPN. Still don't really kind of understand that part, but we were talking about it before we had even discussed that we were going to do this one. And it's like, it's getting to crunch time, man. Like first nationals coming up in April and event planning time.
Yeah, it's
like
down to the nitty-gritty
maybe
here.
they haven't officially announced yet. Maybe they do have something in the works and it's booked and they just haven't officially announced yet. Still seems kind of late. Makes me think that like it's too close to call. I mean, it's getting every day that passes now. It's not going to get any cheaper.
Yeah, for sure.
And it doesn't
I
work
mean,
like that.
We were just like discussing rates of like our local big convention center out here.
Yeah.
Astronomical, Sean.
Yeah.
Like this stuff is getting outrageous out there. So like, I mean, I hope they find something soon and announce it, but not hold my breath.
Can you imagine going to a cornhole convention and paying $85 just to walk into the door?
No.
That's what's going on this weekend. It's the golf expo.
Yeah.
$85 just to walk through the door, and you got to pay for parking.
Yep.
You're $100 out before,
Right out.
and you don't get any. You don't. It's not like you get free
And
clubs.
Sean, you got a passenger in your car? Guess what? They got to pay to get in too.
It's crazy.
It's not just per carload. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Bananas. But yeah, it's definitely frustrating. I feel this guy's pain. I mean, people want to try. I feel like the numbers could be even better than what they already are if the schedule would come out in a more
100%.
timely fashion. And obviously,
They know that too.
exactly,
by the way.
100%,
Like-
100%. That's what I'm saying. So clearly, they're struggling in this department. I think they know, they listen, they know where they're lacking right now, and that's definitely one of those areas that they're struggling. So I'm sure they're working on it, but it is frustrating. I'm definitely on that because again, I like to have as much notice as possible before we're traveling. So knowing where these venues are is making difficult planning for us to try to, if we want to go to a national or not.
For sure. Yeah. I mean,
So-
it's hard to plan when
see.
you don't know where you're going.
We'll see. You got the next one?
Yeah. You want me to
Let's do it.
yeah, I'll let rip the one that we were inquisitive on.
Let's do it.
Addicted to cornhole. Thomas Merritt. Here's my opinion on SPR and what it has come to. I didn't know you could put your SPR on hold until like 4 months ago. I was kind of shocked, really. But it made sense if you get a bad partner and you don't want it to reflect on your SPR. You put it on hold. Wow, really? Am I guilty of it too? And did it a few times but didn't feel right about it? No other sport that I know of that you can do that. So from now on, every tourney I am in, I'm going to insist they use score magic. Why have a system in place that you can cheat the system doesn't make sense to me. I think it's say use, but yes.
What you say.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I read this, I instantly thought like, this guy's an idiot. You can't like turn off your SPR.
Yeah.
You can turn off your SPR.
You
what
can
the
turn off
fuck?
your SPR. Yeah.
Did you know this before you read that?
I did know that. Yeah.
I honestly had no idea. And again, I don't play as much as most people, I think, but I had no idea that, first of all, let's just put this out there. I know somebody had written in there like, oh, some people work really hard to get their SPRs up and they just don't want to come down. Play better.
Yeah.
I guess
me, it's just, why would you ever turn it off in the first place?
And first of all, if you are turning off your SPR for a tournament, hear me. Turn it up. Turn it up. You're a loser. We get that clear?
You're a
loser. If you're turning off your SPR because you're worried about your number might go down, who gives a flying fuck what your number is?
Exactly. Just go out there and throw.
It is an accurate gauge. Again, going to an SPR contest like in the TCL, I see it working firsthand. Like you feel comfortable throwing.
Yeah.
But like if you're manipulating because like you want your number to be high because like you're in the cool kids club like in the 70s or who gives a fuck, man? No, you're not picking up chicks going up like, hey, guess what my SPR is?
Oh, 72.
Dripping right now.
What?
Dripping. Like it's, I mean, come on. Are you
Got
serious
me
right
excited.
now? Like I can't believe this is an actual thing. But apparently there was a lot of people that commented on this that they're like, oh, it happens all the time in our leagues. Like it's an actual issue. And some people were justifying and be like, well, I only turned it off if a score magic isn't being used. Like, come on, really?
Get
like,
out of here. Like, let's just. What happened to the game of cornhole just being fun, people?
Well, no one.
Right.
I mean, shit. I should have. I mean, well, if I would have kept mine off, like, I'd still, yeah. It's not like mine's calling very much, so.
Yeah, I mean, mine would.
But I honestly had no idea.
Way it does now. So.
It's interesting. I wonder why that's even an option for Score Holio.
Yeah, I mean, could it be? I don't know. Maybe if
for
you're
like backyard tournament kind of things,
just stuff like that. Like you can still use it for
interested.
Like non-sanctioned tournaments.
Ben, if you listen to this episode, I'd be very interested to know like why that's a feature.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, some people don't even play with it; they just use it to run tournaments.
Because like if we ran a tournament in our backyard using Score Holio, and we don't have anything turned off. And like if you're just playing like a guest, like you don't get penalized for that. But if I played against somebody else with
an SPR,
would it then adjust?
Yeah, I think it adjusts.
Okay, I guess in that situation, okay. But like if you're in a league and stuff, turning it off, like
don't turn it off.
Regardless,
league, like,
it's a number. It's just a number, and it should not matter that much in your life.
That's
right?
kind of where I sit with it. Like I don't care enough.
Glad I wasn't. All right, I'm gonna take this one.
Are you going for the?
No, I'm going for the heavy hitter. I'm gonna make you do the reading today.
Oh, God damn you!
Do you want me to do the long one?
No, I can't. I just haven't like really read it fully yet. So.
All right, we'll take your time now.
For the record, that last one did not have any punctuation, only commas.
I know you did well. I was not judging you.
It's not easy, folks. All right, it's tough sledding.
Buckle up. All right. Addicted to cornhole. Stephen Hunn. I hate cornhole pros. Now, I do want to say, as much of a troll as this guy is, he's actually really good at it. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
His last comment that he posted on Addicted to Cornhole, this guy comes out of left field, was who's the most overhyped pro. We actually did not cover that one.
We did not.
Because it was like 50-50. We're like, we don't want to give this It had 400 comments. Are you serious? 400 comments.
This
one has 160 already.
Yeah.
Like it's just baffling. So he knows how to stir the pot. I would love to know where a cornhole pro hurt him.
Where'd he touch?
And who is the guy that he really hates, or is he really just like stirring the pot? Like, it's great. I'm all for it.
Hell yeah!
And
Why
how
not?
like the
Sean,
fanboys,
it's what this podcast is built on.
the fanboys of the Cornhole Pros are the best. Like when they're coming out trying to stick up for them.
Yeah. Oh,
Like
yeah.
Jordan Power always has a loud contingency. Like even if no one brought up Jordan Power, like, well, Jordan Power's stand up fella. It's like, hey, no, shut up.
Yeah, nobody brought him up.
Grab him a stool. We'll be fine. All right. I think that's all we can say on that one.
Yeah.
I hate some Cornhole Pros too, but
Yeah.
you know, like there is what it is.
We love a lot of them.
Oh, and update. And speaking of that, update on the Canadian front. There is no update. It is what it is. I know.
I mean, can we get like a...
Oh,
Let's
Canada
see.
in here? No.
No, I don't have that, but
It's okay. Just go to the next one.
man, we can just put that in there.
Thanks.
Okay.
Last one here.
Let it rip. Addicted to cornhole. Dale Snarf.
What a great name, by the way.
4 separate divisions at a regional is extremely ridiculous. If you are so bad at cornhole that you have to play in the lowest division out of 4 at a regional tournament, you shouldn't be playing on the weekend in general. Just like every other sport in the world, weekend sanctioned tournaments are for the more competitive play, 90% of the time. There should only be 2 divisions, with 3 being an exception at more stacked events, over 60 players. An amateur and an open. Once you win the amateur division 3 times, you are no longer an amateur, and you have to play in the open division. The players who grind the most in the game end up hurting the most because their payouts are a lot weaker in the higher divisions because less players play in these divisions. And once ACL sticks their money-hungry fingers in the pot, there's no real reward for winning. This is why the game of cornhole will never grow. People will eventually move on to more lucrative and well-structured sports and hobbies. Moral of the story is, if you're not good enough to play on the weekends, then practice and stick to locals until you're good enough to compete at a higher level, and the ACL needs to reconsider their tournament structures. 4 divisions doesn't grow the game. It is simply just a huge money grab by the ACL.
That is one hell of a rant, and I just have to say, if we're speaking of losers, if you're going to create a fake profile, first of all, I do have to say, Dale Snarf is next level.
Yeah.
Great.
Is
Love
it a real person?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a made up, but the picture they picked, and if that is the real Dale Snarf, like, God bless him, because he has not done anything but post random rants on Addicted to Cornhole.
So one time he wanted to
Sublime.
get his voice out there, man.
Yes, correct. So Dale Snarf, next level. Like, I want to hang your picture up here, just with your name, because like
Dale Snarf.
but it's got to be one of those cool, like, the black sunglasses slide over, a little blunt out of his mouth, kind of thing.
Yeah. So what's your take?
First of all, I think some of the stuff he said was wrong. I think that the ACL, their hands in the cookie jar, however he phrased it, it doesn't matter. Like, they get paid the same amount per player, regardless of what level they are.
That's just.
And the other thing is, like, is it true? Like, if are the payouts for the larger tournaments, are they smaller because less people attended, or is it just the total pool of money is allotted for open?
But I mean, you look at the payouts for like tier 2 and tier 3, like
they're less.
They're not like anything substantial, I would say.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. Like, well, opens are different though, because obviously it's an open tournament, so it's all pooled. But like when you go to an ACL regional, I guess I'm not really familiar with how that goes.
Do they pay out the lowest division the most because they have the most entries? I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I think they just have it set, like, stacked for the open division.
If that's how it is, okay, I can see how he said. But at the same time, like, if you want to grow the game, then you want more people to get involved in it. Everyone has to start at a certain level.
Exactly.
So he himself kind of contradicted himself when he said, like, when you win amateur, well, who the fuck is going to play in the amateur division if you want to kick everybody out?
Well, he's saying that it would be amateur and open. So, like, if you're an amateur,
just two divisions.
just 2 divisions, yeah. But I don't know, like, I just want to know, like, who beat him to make him go on this rant.
Yeah, 'cause
you know
like-
that he faced probably somebody
for
that just
sure.
walked off the street and like never played,
100%.
and he's just like, man, you ruined my whole weekend. Like,
He's from Ohio. He was probably Amish. You know what I mean?
I mean, they're assassins.
They
Everyone
are
knows that
straight-
out here.
Yeah. No, I think the 4 divisions is fine. Like, I think obviously there's going to be those people that are always kind of in between like the blurred lines.
Yeah.
You know, and that's always going to be a complaint, and there's nothing you can do. And I think the ACL's finally gotten better at like just ignoring those. Like, you can't make everybody happy, but for this, it really doesn't make sense. Like, if you're talking about growing the actual game, growing the game entails more numbers involved in it.
Yeah.
There's not going to be as many people showing up to those events if they know like there's only 2 divisions. Like, they're just not.
Yeah, because they're not going to go there and get their ass kicked and
Yeah.
be 2 and out and gone. Like,
People go to open events because like they're okay. Like, even if they go 0-6 or whatever, like, hey, they still got their shot in tier 7 or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we played in a league where how many different divisions did they have? 7?
yeah.
7
Yeah,
or 8. I
so-
mean, there's a different skill level, and people find levels of enjoyment. You're obviously the ultra alpha male, right? You like your winning and you like your competition. That's fine. But some other people might just like the game because they think it's fun and they want to go out and compete a little bit.
Yeah,
but
and even when you're
ultimately,
not good,
they're
they
not going
still
to
like
they're
to
not going to like
compete.
pause their SPR.
Yes, exactly.
Dale, was that you?
Were you the pauser?
Snarf, snarfing it. Oh, that's
Snarf.
what we're going to call it. When you turn off your SPR, you're snarfing it.
You're snarfed it.
You snarfed it. Oh, I like that better. Yeah, snarfed it. Don't be snarfing.
Yeah.
No snarfing. All right. So yeah, I just want to give a quick shout out to, we're not doing bag reviews. A
Yeah.
quick shout out to Gnarly. If you're in the market for boards, all right, check out gnarlybags.com. If you use code BigAsp, you're going to save yourself some money. High quality boards, great printing. I mean, they're pro level stuff. You're going to get consistent play on it day in and day out. And when we're talking about boards, that's really all you can ask
Yeah,
for.
absolutely.
So go to gnarlybags.com, use code BigAsp, you're going to save yourself some money.
Very nice.
Hell yeah.
Very
And don't
nice.
forget about, you want to cue that rap horn?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Nope.
Reach us at Facebook and, oh God, sorry.
Instagram and X at Big Asp Cornhole and Facebook at
Thanks.
Big Asp Cornhole Podcast.
It's the YouTube I threw
And
in there. I was
YouTube
trying to remember. Yeah, YouTube at Big Asp Cornhole.
Cornhole.
Yes, correct.
Thanks again to our sponsors.
Yep.
Head on over to DraggingBags.com. Drop code BigAsp12 to save yourself on some heat. And Cornhole Coffee to grab that morning pick-me-up. Drink, focus, throw. Drop code BigAsp at checkout.
BlackjackCornhole.com so you can stop throwing ugly bags. If you use code BigAsp, you're going to save yourself 10%. If you're feeling a little left out, go to Black Sheep Baggers. They'll embrace you with open arms. Go to BlackSheepBaggers.com. Use code BigAsp and you're going to save yourself some money. Again, don't forget about Gnarly. If you're in the market for boards, go to gnarlybags.com. Use code BigAsp and you're going to save yourself some money.
And Big D bags.
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 Holy shit.
Get
Now,
'em.
don't forget about Patreon if you are in the market for some bonus content. You like our content and you want to see us continue and help us grow this together, if you go to patreon.com/bigaspcornhole, you can join for free. Or
You
for the
can.
price of a beer a month, you can get some bonus content, some extra stuff that you don't get just for everybody.
We
All right?
call that the Souse.
We do. So go to patreon.com/bigaspcornhole and we greatly appreciate your support. And stickers were ordered. And I sent Dane the proof for a Patreon exclusive sticker.
Yeah, they
So
are
excited.
resparkable,
They are well put.
right?
Yeah.
I just made
And
that
your
word
design
up.
really pops.
It does.
Still one of my favorites.
I know. I do love that one.
It's great. It really is great. But yeah, so the next part of the episode, Mike Carter's going to join us from Mike's Bag. He did 150 different series of bags last year alone.
Ooh.
He's up to like right around 250, he said. So among those who have reviewed bags volume wise, he's probably
Mad
the
respect.
only one that's even close to us.
Yeah.
So he brought a great knowledge. He was an excellent addition to the draft. We went through 6 rounds of the 3 brackets that we have. You'll hear about how we set it up right after this. But as always, we hope you throw it straight. That's nothing but 4 baggers from here on out.
Cornhole it.
Later. All right, welcome back to the Big Asp Cornhole Podcast. Sean and Dane are back with you again, and we are still joined now by Mr. Mike Carter for Mike's Bags. What's going on, man?
Hey, not much. How are you guys doing?
Good, man. We couldn't think of anyone more appropriate to bring on for the bag draft than somebody else that's probably reviewed. I think you might be the only guy out there that's reviewed more bags last year than we did. So I respect the hustle. I respect the grind. I follow the page.
You're a bag nerd.
So
So
yeah,
are we.
man, this is gonna be perfect. This is gonna be fun, man. So thank you I know it's crazy short notice. Greatly appreciate you hopping on. Yeah, let's have some fun.
Heck
It's
yeah.
honored to be here. Thanks guys for inviting me.
Of course. All right. So those of you, if you are new, all right, to this, we're putting on the best of the bags bracket. The first matchups are going to be announced February 19th. It's a Monday, and at noon o'clock every day.
Nooner.
All right, the brackets stay up for 1 hour. At noon, whatever the vote tally is, whoever is winning wins and moves on, and then I post the next 5 or 6. I can't remember how we did it last year. It was a lot.
Yeah.
All right. It was like 5 or 6. And so basically you just follow the instructions, you either like or heart the post, and we go on from that. Typically, Dane, we've always had 2 brackets. We've had fast and we had slow. There has been, since that time, there's been a influx over the last year of a new material, or I guess a few materials that have really kind of changed the bag game.
100%.
So we felt the need to add a bracket. All right. We're spreading our wings.
Sean.
Every year we make this thing a little bit bigger. And last year I said we're not making it ever bigger because there's a lot of work, but God damn it, we're doing it again. So we're adding another bracket. I think it's only fitting that hybrid bags have their own bracket.
I agree.
We had
They're that popular.
now we did consider doing hybrid and herringbone, right?
Yeah.
Putting them in one. I feel like that would take all the heavy hitters and throw them in one, and we would have about 100 bags in there. And the slow bags, we need some in there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna, for the sake of this little bracket breakdown, as we're gonna sit there and draft the bags, go through everything, is slow bags. We are considering herringbone, obviously, as a carpet. I know I'm gonna hear people like they're fed. I don't care. All right. For this bracket, herringbone is gonna be in the slow category,
Yes.
as is surefire material.
100%.
Okay. So herringbone, surefire in slow. Fast is anything faster than that stuff. And then we're having hybrid. Hybrid is hybrid type carpets. All right.
Yes.
You can't print on it. All right. Hybrid type carpets. We
But
all
it's
know
a
what
little
it
faster
is.
than a carpet.
Yep. So,
I like it.
so yeah. So we are going to draft the first 6 rounds. All right.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how long
Yeah.
it takes.
We're going
Maybe
to,
we'll
our
get
goal is
cut
the
off.
first 6 rounds in each one. We're going to go slow, fast, and hybrid, go through each one, go rapid fire, write down the list. And then we are going to fill in the remaining. Our goal is to have hopefully 64 in slow, 64 in fast, and 32 in hybrid.
Yeah.
I think is what we're going to try to do.
That's the-
So we're going to go through that. And then at the end, obviously there's going to be a bracket winner for each. There can only be one true champion. So they're all going to face off in the finals.
Might as well.
Might as well.
Battle to the death. Battle Royale. Let's go.
Battle
All right.
Royale. So Dane, you had an interesting way of...
I was just trying to come up with a question.
Okay.
And I think I found.
We need the draft
one.
order here, folks.
Now, again, this is a question that I have no idea what the answer would be.
Okay.
I just think it's one that all of us could give a fair shot
Okay.
at trying to answer, and closest one
It's
to
going to be
answering
super
it
embarrassing, I feel like.
gets the gets the first, and then next closest, and so on and so forth. Let's not. I'm not going to go off the wall. Let's go. Who or what was the winning score of the 1965 Masters?
Okay. I'm going to say...
Let our guest go first.
Okay. All right. I didn't know if it was an advantage. Maybe he wanted to go after me.
I'm gonna say 1965 Master. Let's go 7 under.
Oh, okay. See, I
Okay,
was
you're
going...
right, you're right around where I was thinking.
Okay. I'm going to go 2 over.
2 over?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go 8 under.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I mean,
That's
yeah.
what came into my heart of hearts. Let's look this bad boy up real quick.
I'm interested. So in case you guys don't know, if you're all cornhole nerds like us, you probably follow him already, but you should go check out Mike's Bags on YouTube. Great follow. You review what, like 3 bags a week right now?
I do. I try to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday are my 3 upload days.
What's your favorite bag of all time?
Well, everybody asks me that.
I know. Or
It
right now,
depends
what is
on-
your favorite
but-
bag right now?
But if I have one go-to bag, it's the Big D Maryland.
Oh,
I absolutely love that bag.
oh
Sean,
my
I knew you'd like
God.
him.
No free entries. Yeah, man, we could throw together.
So, gentlemen, we were not close.
Was I closest?
No.
Really?
No, you were the furthest.
What? What was it?
This was apparently Jack Nicholas came in hot at 17 under.
Holy
Next closest
shit.
was Arnold Palmer at 8 under.
Oh, okay. You guys were right on it. Then.
So we were right around, but yeah. So I guess I'll take first pick.
Yeah.
But 17
okay.
under. Good
All right,
Lord.
so
I did not
Dane,
expect those
I'll let you
numbers.
pick. Do you want to go slow, fast, or hybrid?
Oh,
So do we want to do it like this?
I'm going.
So for this one, it'll be you, Mike, me,
yeah.
and then whatever you don't pick, whatever, and then Mike can start the next bracket, and then I would start the other whatever's left.
Sure.
All right, we'll
Sounds
do that
good
way.
to me. I'm going to start it off in the hybrid realm.
I knew you would because
And
you're,
I'm going
just
to reintroduce
a wimp.
I'm going to reintroduce a
wimp.
man that maybe scurried away last tournament. So let's get Ultra back on the horn. We're going to throw the Viper R in there, baby.
Is the Viper R right now the number 1 overall seed? Regardless of
In
what
my
everything else
mind,
happens.
I think so.
Like if there's no brackets, you're picking one bag right now to win it all. Are you
I
picking
would-
Viper R?
I think that's the reason why I took it first overall, Sean. So
I know, but okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, you did get to pick the bracket.
yeah,
so.
I'm,
All right.
I'm like, okay. I had the number 1 overall pick.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, here we go.
All right, then I'm going to go. I'm going to take the newer bag, the Elite Pro Snipers.
I like it.
Yeah, you're taking the following. I think it's a smart move. I hate it.
Yeah, I'm going for the votes right now.
Yeah, I know it's smart.
Oh, I'm competitive. I want to win.
Yeah, I know it's fine. You can do that. God.
Sean's sad. It's
So
okay, buddy.
do I make back-to-back picks then?
Yeah,
Is that how we're
let it
doing?
ride.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to go. Listen, I believe in this bag. Now I'm going to back it up with my pick here. I'm going Draggin Bags Power Dragon.
All right.
All right. I think it deserves that spot. I think it's one of the hottest bags on the market right now. They're selling out all the time. They can't keep them on the site. And I think it's because people don't want to get rid of them. So we're going with Power Dragon. And my next one, I think it might be a little bit of a surprise. Can I see the list again,
No.
Dane? I just want to make sure I'm not missing somebody obvious. But I think I might try. Yeah, I'm going to go. I think this bag is getting really popular right now. And I think it has underdog potential, but I'm not going to give them that chance because I think they can roll in there as a top seed. And I think they have a big enough following. Give me the Brotherhood Guardian.
Okay. All right. It's a hot bag.
It is a hot bag right now.
It's me for my second pick here. And man,
It's hard to like just rifle through.
well, there's like 3 or 4 bags that I want to pick, but it's like, okay, now I want to play the game. Which bag can I wait and get later? And which bag do I have to pick now,
yeah,
knowing that
That's the nice
that
thing. We
Dane
all
might
know
pick it?
bags though, so it probably might not be there.
So, I'm going to go with the bag that I probably throw the most, and that's the B3 Coyote.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one of my go-to bags. It seems like whenever I don't know what to throw, I fall on that bag.
Yeah, the B3 Ranger is still one of my favorites.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
I spelled
yes.
coyote right first try.
Hey,
Boom.
good job, man.
Let's go.
Dane's
All
up
right.
back to back here.
Back to back. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Let's go WTF Foxtrot 2.0. And then follow that up. Man, I mean, I will say it. I hate to make this pick, but I'm gonna go with the Kill Shots
I knew it.
Wolverine.
I knew you were going to do it. I'm like, I was sitting there. I'm like, maybe they'll make it back to me. I knew it.
was
One of you
thinking
guys
about
was going to
that
snipe
back,
them. Yeah, good. I mean, which is good. I mean, they deserve a spot there. They're very popular right now.
All right, you're back up, Mike.
All right, I'm back up. Wow, this goes back faster than you think, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yes, you
Yes, it
sandwiched
does.
in the middle here.
I know.
There's not enough bag nerds out there.
Well, it's again like I'm looking at these bags going, okay, I can pick this one, but I think I can get that one a round or two later. I'm gonna stick with that same kind of coyote material combination. I'm gonna go with the buffalo sauce.
The sauce. Oops, I'm typing things somewhere. I don't
It's
know
interesting
where.
because the hybrid, unlike the fast and slow, you have some of the big names in there, but not all of the big names are in there. You know what I mean? So like, I feel like the hybrid's a little bit wide open. This is a bag that I have not gotten my hands on yet, but I know it is fucking plastered everywhere, and they've put together a pretty good group of pros together, and I think that that's going to help carry them. Give me the AAR Ripper.
Yeah, I was hoping that might have trickled its way back to me.
It didn't.
I know.
I'm trying to think.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to go with, I think, again, they're a brand that's growing. I think that they make a really solid bag. Give me the Costello X.
Good pick as well.
I'm just kind of thinking about what bags I take with me when I go places, and I love throwing a hybrid. It's kind of the new, it replaces the Surefire material for me. It's kind of that new, just do it all type bags, and I'm going to go with the Swag Bags Chaos.
Nice.
Yeah,
excellent pick. That's a really good bag.
Definitely. Yeah, and now it's
Chauncey's so happy right now.
this is time to give a little homage to something slightly different.
Ooh.
I want that NOLA snapper. All right.
Oh, okay.
I want the snapper here. I think it's a very underrated bag. It's unique and has some great playability. Not to mention,
Interesting.
I like NOLA. And then let's cap it off with the crown wear, Mr. Reynolds and the Thunder, baby.
I was hoping. Okay.
All right?
Yeah, I mean, he can't go lower than this. Yeah, I mean, it'd be disrespectful. I feel like getting outside
But
the.
I wanted to give NOLA the shout out by giving him
I agree.
a little higher up for being unique.
I agree.
Back up to you, Mike.
So I'm going to go with another bag that I think doesn't get the hype that it should, and that's the Fire Hyper Drip. That's a very unique, I think, the floppiness of it. But it's just one of those bags that feels weird in the hand, but it just seems to find the hole when you throw it.
Hell yeah.
All right,
It's
so
hyper drippy.
These next two are personal favorites of mine, but I also think that they have a very good like size cult following. So the first one I'm going to go with is Southwest Bagger Company, the Jefe.
Jefe? Or the Jeffy.
Or the Jeffy, as they like to note. And I'm going Sub-Zero Wintertide.
Wintertide.
I feel like it's gaining popularity in the, around the areas. Southwest is like still non-stamped, and they're just fucking everywhere.
Yes,
so,
they are.
I feel strong about those picks.
Guys, we're plowing right through
I know.
this,
I'm proud of us. I didn't want to.
We're
I know.
round right now.
Down
Hell
too.
yeah. Yes, you are every time.
All right, so I'm going to take a bag that has this company. I found out this year, actually, not too long ago. This company's won more ACO majors than any other bag company, and that's Killer Bees. And I'm going to go with the Killer Bees Armite.
That is a shout out, man. Like I
Which one was that again? I don't even know
The
that.
Armite.
the Armite.
Armite?
Yep.
Okay.
It's kind of their Viper R bag, is what it is.
Interesting. Okay.
It's
They were doing custom bags before, but changing materials and stuff
Dude,
before.
they gave me
like
my
that was
first
a thing.
set of mini bags,
Yeah,
and they were
yeah, I was
great.
gonna say for sure. That was a long goddamn.
That was really long ago.
4 years
I still
ago,
have
5
them.
years ago. Yeah.
I didn't realize till they sent me the Armite to review, and they told me that like they've won more ACO events across all of the brackets, the groups, than any other company. And I started looking, they win a lot of tournaments.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
I think there's a lot of supporters out there. Like,
I mean, there might only be 20 people there, but I mean, there's still a win's a win, baby. Sorry.
Somebody's got to win.
Sorry. Anyways, all right. So is it on me?
It's on me.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
All right. So one that we absolutely loved when we first got it, and I think it deserves a spot here, but I'm gonna go with the AWOL from NFQ.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
a
an
great
awesome
bag. Have you thrown that before? It's a great
Yes.
fucking bag. Yeah, it's great.
Yes.
I mean, it's hard because I like all these bags. I mean, like, this
know.
is in my
I
wheelhouse.
keep looking at everything. I'm like, damn it, man! I like
This
that
is
one
gonna be
too. I like
Murderer's
that one
Row.
too.
Yes.
I can do 32 of my own for this bracket if you want.
Because there's a few that are on this list, but I'm like, I feel like they have I'm not in the ACO. I don't
Yeah.
know how popular certain brands are there, but like I know like how much I liked them, so I'm hoping that holds true a little bit. So we'll see.
I throw some ACO. Maybe that gives me an advantage here.
Then, man, I know you guys are buying me time. I greatly appreciate that
You're
because it's
welcome.
not easy.
You're not easy.
It's not what my wife says. What?
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Give me. I like this bag as well, but HL Board Company, the Rain, really like that one too. So I'm gonna throw them in here.
Yeah, it was a good bag.
All right, it's back to me, isn't it?
It is.
Yes, it is.
All right, well, the Rain is an ACO company. I'm going to go ACO again here, and I'm going to go with
Don't do it.
Cornslingers Bag Company,
All right,
the CBC, the Carbon.
Okay, I haven't seen that.
How do you spell that one?
It's Carbon, Carbon.
Gotcha.
And who makes that one?
Cornslingers.
Cornslingers.
Bag Company,
Cornslingers.
CBC.
Huh.
Yeah, we gotta get hip with the ACO.
Yeah, I know. Apparently, we're not very popular with them. Okay, so it's on me for back to back, right?
Back to back, Sean. And then we just got the last four here.
Yeah, I know. Oh, damn it.
And he's over here still searching.
All right, so the first one I'm going to do, I know it's an ACO bag. I remember throwing it, and I'm like, this might be one of my favorite bags right now. It's Cold Blooded by Gator Bags. Smaller template, hybrid bag, like
Heck
really,
yeah.
really fucking nice. I remember being super impressed by that.
Very cool looking bag too.
Yes. There's something I was thinking, and I'm like overlooking that's obvious, and everyone's yelling at me right now. How fucking stupid are you?
This is just dead air. Just sitting
I
here
know,
searching,
I know.
trying to find a bag.
Just making sure I didn't forget anything. All right, give me the Apex Cornhole Summit.
Okay, I like it.
It's a TCL bag, really nice.
This is my last pick of this bracket, right? So it's got to be a
Correct,
good one,
yes.
right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
Man.
good pick. You'd have been
So
pissed.
I'm torn between two bags here. The thing is, I don't have a lot of experience with either of these, but I've thrown them a couple times and they were good bags.
Well, you tell me after we're done. You can give me the other one. I'll make sure that we get this guy.
Yeah.
I'll add it to the list.
It's on your list here. So
Oh, okay, good.
I'm going to go with the Bambino.
Oh, it's a good
Yeah.
bag. Thank you for picking
Yeah,
that.
I was,
it deserves it. Yeah, it's
I
a
was
really good
definitely
bag.
up with that one.
Yeah, Goated Bag Company. Yeah, very well done. Again, they were the first. We just got the Bambino and I think two others from them the first time. I think they're really well, and their packaging is great. You know what I mean? Like they do some really good stuff, man. I like that. Good call.
All right,
The last of the
hybrid.
first six rounds. No pressure.
No pressure at all. I mean, again,
Who's
we
getting a shout
get
out?
to fill out some more. So, I'm trying to think of like when we threw these. You know what? Actually, the one that surprised me a lot wasn't the sexiest bag, but it was still a very good bag. Obedient from Big Mac Bags. You remember that?
I do remember that. Yes.
Yeah, that was a good bag. So I'm gonna throw that one in here.
I did my homework today at work.
Yeah,
Again, I have a
do.
student right
Like
now.
as soon as I saw that one,
So
I'm
I had a
like, yeah,
good
that
3 hour
was
chunk
a
at the
good
end of my
one.
day where I did like dove in. Because I was trying to remember like the bags that we had done like earlier this year. Because again, like after a month, I mean, I'm sure you're the same with you. After a month, like they all start to blend together a little bit. You know what I mean? And we give away pretty much every set of bags we have now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they're out the door pretty immediately.
Sometimes
So
I have to refer back to my review to remember what the bag was when someone asked me a question. Like, what is that again?
I look like an idiot, like clicking it and like listening to my own voice talk about a bag at work. I'm like, don't just ignore me.
Just close the door. It's fine.
So, Mike, it's your choice. We can either go slow or we can go fast. And you're going to have first pick. I'll have second pick. You'll have third.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna. Oh, that's a tough one. See, I throw more slow than I do fast. I'm just more of a slow bag thrower. But I'm more. I say slow. I'm more of that like herringbone,
Yeah.
medium speed. So But there are bags in the fast bag bracket I really really want. But I'm gonna go with the slow bracket. We start off slow bracket.
You're gonna be a necessity for us in the slow because I am not a herringbone fan.
I think because to me,
So you
like,
made
if
my
you-
job
if you-
very easy in the fast bag bracket with
Yeah,
number one pick.
yeah,
I mean, it's
so-
just.
I know.
I mean,
but
it's all right. I
herringbone,
appreciate that.
I think the versatility of it, and it does well in humidity for me. But I'm gonna go with the bags that I throw, and maybe not the bags that are going to get the most votes here. And I'm going to start off with the Cornhole Coastal Creature as my first one in the slow bracket.
As the number one overall.
Creature.
All right.
I love that bag.
Hey,
the more
listen,
I throw it, the more I fall in love with it.
I think they might have made the biggest jump from the first set of bags we got to the second. Because the first one we got was like a very colorful, nice printing marlin.
Coastal?
Yeah, coastal.
Coastal?
Yeah, like this giant marlin on it. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is interesting. And it was like, okay, like, average. And we gave an average score. And then we got the next set, which was, it was a different material, Sting Stop.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
There's a cool fucking bag,
that one
super
was
rounded. I'm
funky.
like, okay, they start going. And yeah, like every time they keep getting better. And that's what you want to see from bag manufacturers.
Hell yeah.
Take chances on materials and fill, improve your craft. And yeah, for sure.
100%. All right, Shawnee, what you
Oh
got?
man. Shit. All right, I'm gonna do it just because I'm giving them a nod. And I've said this the last 3 years, I think.
Giving him a nod.
All you see on Facebook all the time is everyone getting on their knees and just giving a good old wizard blowjob. All right. So I'm going to give you guys a fucking chance. You're the number 2 overall seed in the slow bracket. So I'm going with the BG Wizard.
Wizard throwing stones.
Now, we discussed this. We are not separating the Wizard and the Wizard L. It's going to be like the Wizard family, I guess. All right. Right.
Yeah.
So if you want to add in a different BG bag later, that's fine. So no, not the throwing stones, Dan. I'm sorry.
Is
I'm
it
sorry.
still up
I
for
specified
grabs?
BG. Yeah, the BG Wizard. Let's specify that. Thank you.
Gotcha. All
Thank
right.
you. BG
All right.
Wizard. All right. So it's on you for back to back now.
It's on me for back to back, and yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go with give me Surefire.
Okay.
Let it rip
Makes sense.
right off the bat. Yeah, and then I'm trying to do I want to go super popular? Do I want to kind of play into it? I'm gonna go with a bag that I think is getting a lot of love right now from one individual. Give me Magic from Fly.
Oh, you're going that. Oh,
Yep.
right. Wow. All right.
I think they have a good following.
It wasn't coming back to you. I was going to pick that.
You know what? They've always done well in these tournaments too. Fly Cornhole's always surprised people in this thing. So I have a feeling that they have a little bit bigger following than what we expect.
Well, no surprise anymore.
Exactly.
I mean, you're number
Cat's
one
out of
seed.
the bag,
Yes,
baby.
there's no more upsets.
Nut up or shut up. Let's go.
Well said. Here.
Yeah, let's go. Back to you, Shawnee.
Oh shit. Man. All right. Again, I feel like this bag's pretty popular across the country. I'm going to go Buffalo Boards Fallout X. I feel like just sheer popularity. I feel like it's got to be up there in general.
Just don't search it on our Bagapedia.
No, that was a Fallout.
I know. I'm just saying, you see it.
We
People
might be
are like, "Oh,
responsible
what?"
for them changing the entire bag. Do you ever think about that?
May have been.
Anyways, I'm sorry. All right, so Mike,
Doubled
it's
up.
on you, man, for 2.
All right, so I'm gonna pick a bag here, and I'm torn on the Reynolds Pro Advantage is a great bag, but I almost like the Pro X better because I like that little bit faster fast side. I think I'm a.
Oh man, is he gonna?
I don't know.
Is he gonna be the first year?
Well, I mean, we had discussed
what?
this ad nauseum, because they have several bags that fall in this category.
So again,
Give
our
me
rule
the Pro
is
Advantage. I think the Pro Advantage is more popular, and it's a bag I started on. I love that Pro Advantage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with the Pro Advantage.
so our rule has been that no bag manufacturer can have more than 2
Yeah.
in a bracket, and they can't have more than 3 bags overall. All right, so you might hear names pop up here.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
absolutely.
All right, so you got one more here.
Here, and I'm gonna. Man, I'm gonna go with the NOLA Mudbug.
Okay.
I like it.
I'm interested to see how big their following is because I think he makes really good bags. And we've been saying this for the last 5 years. He takes chances on every material
Yes.
he puts out and he's unique. And I feel like sometimes people are like, oh, it's different. But then
Yeah.
I feel like that cult following he's had keeps growing every year. So I'm hoping they show up. But he hasn't done as well in this tournament before.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping now that if you're a number 2 seed, maybe, you get past it. You just got to get that first round win. You know what I mean? Get that first round win, you move on.
I took him in the third round, the hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
I mean
that
it's always a nod.
Solid bag, and I think if people just throw it, they love it. It's just getting people to take a chance and throw it.
Hell, even what was the one with the sand fill that they had?
Oh, the swamp water.
That's a cool fucking bag. Like, it's a completely different concept, but like they literally have a bag for everyone out there. So
100%.
Shout out to Billy Webb, man.
Yeah.
You're a cool ass dude. Like, I appreciate, like, we bag nerds like us, we appreciate you, man. Just keep doing what you're doing. And we hope
to have that new, different materials. We talk the same old materials.
We hope business is booming, man.
Business is booming.
Business is booming. All right, so it's back on me.
Back on you, Sean.
I'm glad you took Pro Advantage because I'm like, man, this could be the first year that they don't. They're the only bag that's been a first or second seed every year. So they're holding up. And I'm going back and forth. Like, do I go with a popular bag in like the TCL? But I don't know if. Yeah, I'm gonna go boring here. I'm gonna go because it's super popular. It'd be dumb not to have him in here. BG Viking.
Damn you! I was hoping it'd come back. So Sean, you're one of those people.
I didn't want
to back
dirty.
picks. Look at you,
dirty. No, I had Fallout X in between there. How about that?
But
like
still,
3 bags that I don't even really like personally.
Like all right in there. All right, to me. For 2. I'm gonna go with let's get some popular companies in here. Give me Shockwave from AAR. And then I'm gonna follow it up with give me Talon 2.0 from
that's
Titan.
A good pick. And the thing is, sometimes like the Talon 2.0, relatively new, they're just kind of pushing it now, but it's still going to get votes just because of who throws it and the bag company.
Exactly.
I mean? Like, there is part of that. You know what I mean? Like, and we understand that. And then, again, just to stress, we are fully aware this is a popularity contest.
100%.
Like, this is just supposed to be about showing the love to as many bag companies as we can.
Do we need like an asterisk that says for entertainment purposes only?
Right, something.
Like this really doesn't matter at the end.
I'm going to go with...
Pressure's on, Sean.
Yeah, I'm gonna go again. Popular bag, just a popular company right now. Like, they always do very well. Like, in this tournament, I feel like they deserve the spot. AK-47 from Kill Shots.
Number 4 for Sean.
I'm no pick. Damn it.
Yep. Yep. You
can't skedaddle real quick.
Skedaddle.
It's all right. I'll hold it.
It's time to give some ACO love here. And I'm going to go with the B3 Fatal. I like the bags Andy makes.
Yeah, I have a bone to pick with Andy because in my world, he's only made one bag ever, and that's the Ranger.
That's the Ranger. We loved it. Gave it high praise.
That's a great bag. He only had one. But
I know, and all right. I'm so mad at you right now, Andy. It's fine. It's fine. I thought we were friends. It's all good.
I'm torn again on 2 bags here, but I'm gonna go with the one I think you were gonna pick, Sean, in the TCL, and take the Olympus Kratos.
Yep, that's the pick. Good pick. Yeah, I was kind of going back and forth. Yeah, it's just so popular. You know what I mean? Like, all the big pros throw that bag in there, so it's pretty. There are a few, obviously, in the TCL that are very popular, but I think among everybody, the Kratos would probably be the most widely, the number 1 bag there, right now at least.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so it's back on me.
Back on you.
I'm going. All right, we're gonna clean this shit up here a little bit. All right, we're gonna clean it up by getting a little dirty. We're going Dirty Dragon by Draggin Bags.
Okay.
A bag that I don't think is giving enough credit. They were a little bit Draggin Bags in general was a little bit later to the game with the herringbone, so I feel like some people that were with Draggin Bag haven't adjusted. But if you haven't put the bag in your hands yet, you should. It's pretty good.
Damn Skippy. All right. Next up for me.
Very
again, we've kind of been hearing the name a lot. Give me the Brotherhood Wingman.
Yeah, it's a good bag. Smart. They might be on the rise the most, I think, right now. Of like new bag company that's kind of making a splash.
Exciting to hear.
Their pros are doing well right now, early on. You know
it's been a minute since you've heard of like a new company get some traction.
Yeah,
so
it's
quickly,
nice.
So.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah, and then I think I'll go. I think this one has potential to become pretty popular. Give me the Meltdown from MX Cornhole.
That's a good pick, man. That's exactly where I was. That was a really good pick. Damn it. All right, so I'm gonna I'm not a huge fan of my own slow bag lineup right now, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna cop out again. It's a bag that anytime you go and people are looking for it, Cornhole Scenario keeps doing it. You gotta go with Copycat right now. It seems like it's their herringbone carpet bag that everyone seems to be looking for. So I'm gonna roll with it.
It's a copycat.
Yep.
Gotta love it.
She avoided me like the plague in Hamilton. By the way.
On this pick here, I'm looking at Ninja bags.
Mhm.
Personally, I prefer the Street, but I think the Poison is the more popular bag.
We were literally looking at that before you came on because I was so confused because I'm like, because I couldn't remember. We reviewed it, but we didn't give it like the greatest scores. And I'm like, wow, this bag's crazy popular. And then I started reading, like looking at the stream, like I feel like this is the bag we would have liked more. Literally, we were talking about this 5 minutes before you came on, so I'm really happy to see that because I didn't understand like is Street still considered like a slower bag? Because can't you print on both sides of that?
No, the Street's the herringbone carpet.
Oh, is it? Okay. All right.
I mean, you can.
Yeah.
It's your pick.
Yeah,
It's
you
all
go.
about the brand at the end of the day.
It seems like the brand itself is getting pretty popular.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think I'm going to pick the Ninja Street. Like I said, I think the Poison's probably the more popular bag, but I prefer the Street, so I'm going to stick to what I like.
Stay
I think
true,
there's a good
man.
chance that Ninja will just have 2 bags.
Don't
in the
let
bracket.
Sean
No, I'm not.
lead you astray over here.
I'm not trying to. What do I go with next? So you're up for another one here, Mike.
Oh, that's right. I am up. So let's go with. I'm going to actually take the Big D, the Bandit Queen. That's their herring. That's the kind of their. It's their wizard, but with the Viper Fast side on it.
Bandit Queen, Big D bags. They feel great in your hand because they're a Big D bag.
They are very well. Yeah, I think, man, I was. You went with a different Big D kind of brand. I was actually thinking of going with Bowie.
Yeah, they're very similar bags.
They are, but I don't want to double up that close. So let's go with. Yeah, I'm gonna go with, I think they deserve 2 right now. Give me the Titan Tyrant.
I like. Good pick. Oh, all right. On to me again.
Oh man, you know the problem is we only made it through certain letters, and I'm like forgetting
know.
other bags. So
I
that's
know
why
this-
So don't take the offense to this at all. But I'm going to. I already know my. Oh shit.
Which one do I want to throw in there? All right, I'll look, give me WTF X-ray.
Are we going X-ray
Yeah,
over Tango?
over Tango.
Okay.
Again, I think it's probably a little more popular.
Okay.
In the crowd with that herringbone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just gonna try to lean into that, possibly. And then I do want to get Vortex in here. Do I go Debris?
No, isn't it?
Which is their herringbone?
Isn't the
one?
Shelter 2.0?
The Shelter?
Yeah.
The Debris is their herringbone.
Is that what
I think
Timmy
Debris.
is
Yeah,
that
I
what
think
it is?
Debris is their big popular one now.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go Vortex Debris on
Okay.
this.
I was trying to remember what Eric was throwing. And it must have been Debris then.
Yeah, he was throwing the Debris.
All right, so I got one more here.
Yeah, you do.
Let's see here. What am I sure? Ooh. What do we decide on Siva?
No.
I think it's the Marksman that's one of their popular bag. I can't remember if it's Marksman or Penetrator.
Yeah, see, it was one of the TBDs that we had on there.
Yeah, I
we
know.
couldn't remember the speed. I mean, Marksman is Surefire. I mean, I know that one's in this realm. They were there last year.
Give me the marksman.
Oh, marksman there?
Yeah, give me marksman.
I like it. Then rounding us off with the final pick of this wonderful slow bag round. Take it away, Mike.
No, it's you, isn't it?
No, it's not Mike.
Oh, that's right, Mike. Oh, that's right. He started. That's right.
I'm gonna go with the Swag Bags Emerald XR.
Okay.
Nice. XR.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
All right, so we're fast bags.
Heck yeah.
I start us off, then you. All right. All right, so it's going to be me, then you, then Mike, right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah,
all right, so
I'll take second.
listen, I fast bags. It's gonna the easiest pick in the world, I think, at least in this one, maybe next to Viper R, is the current reigning champion of the best of the bags. Back-to-back year finalist, by the way. All right, pulled it off the victory last year. Lucky Bags Pro Sniper.
Pro Snippers.
Tried and true, just happened to be the future #1 doubles team in the country is throwing that bag this year. They're going to sell a lot of bags continuously. So, yeah.
Might as well.
Might as well.
And I'm just going to go right into the, I don't know, probably the bag that is most well known in the fast realm. And give me that Viper, baby.
Yeah. It deserves
Ultra's
it.
getting back in there.
That's two big names there. All right, so man. All right, I'm gonna play the game and go for votes here. I'm gonna take the Reynolds Fracture.
Okay.
I think Reynolds needs a spot up there. And then my next pick is I think the bag that broke the bracket last year. And I'm gonna go with the Bag Brokers Gambler.
Damn you.
I mean, it might be a little early, but I want that bag. So
No, it's a great bag. And the reason we kind of had a feeling it was gonna do very well last year, just because when we went to the TCL event, it had come out like maybe a month before the first event, and it was just everywhere. Like literally everyone I played the first day was throwing that bag. So I'm like, well, we have to add this in.
100%.
Yeah, it is a great bag though. Dane, it's on you, man.
I know. And
You doing it?
I got to do it.
Yeah, I figured.
Their first bag that we've called out, but give me all cornhole game changer.
Yeah.
And that's going to include the evolution or whatever, because I'm sorry, it's
you get like 6 bags with this.
Yeah, it's too hard to try to differentiate.
it's too hard, and honestly, the 4 is still a fast bag. I don't care what anyone says.
Correct. All right, so what do I want to go with these next ones, man?
Double up, Sean.
Man. Faster bags. I think it's a little tougher doing faster bags, man.
Faster bags have always had that one or two bags that just come out of the woodwork each year, and you're like, damn, like did not see that company coming out of nowhere.
No,
but
correct.
It's always in fast bags.
I'm trying to think. Do I want to be boring right now and just pick like the big dogs? Because like we know like their people show up, and I don't know. It just always sounds boring to do that way. But all right, so I'll give me the Titan Devastator.
Okay. And following up with what?
Yeah, man, I hate to do this, but it's actually, I don't think it's actually, yeah, I'm going to have to go Ultra Psycho X. I just think it just belongs there. You know, they're a big name.
I get it. I mean, you don't have to
I
justify
know,
it to
I know.
me.
I have to justify it in my heart though right now, and it's hard.
All right, back to moi. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's time that I throw them out there. It's a very popular bag. I actually, for a fast bag, I quite enjoy throwing it, which is new. Give me Maryland, the Maryland from Big D.
Just hoping that'd make it one more pick.
I am so sorry.
It's all right. I had 3 bags to choose from. Now I'm down to 2, so you made my decision easy here.
There
So
we go.
There you go.
my
Let 'em
next
rip.
pick is going to be the 724 WMD.
Yep. That's a bag
That's
that's one we kind of left off of the slow. That is going to come back and wreak havoc later. The Anarchy.
The anarchy.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's
I
all
mean,
right. It's good. I mean, it's fine. Again, it's not an oversight like on purpose. It was just like going through these lists and everything. It happens every year.
yeah.
There's always one or two that slip through it. Like, how are they a 7? Like, well,
I feel like 724 when they went ACL stamp, they kind of became a small fish in a big pond. They kind of
they
lost.
did. They
Yeah.
did a lot. They did a little
There's
bit.
a lot of those
100%.
like diehards that were like, "Oh,
Correct.
you want ACL? Damn it!"
Yeah,
Like, which
yeah.
I just don't understand. Like,
Yeah.
And then my next bag, I'm gonna take the Fly Banshee.
Okay.
nice, good pick. That was gonna be my next one. So, tit for tit, I guess. Let me go. Let me go with the Serpent from Siva.
Good pick.
Next up is Sean.
All right, I'm going. My first one's gonna be WTF Zulu.
Nice.
Still love that bag. We'll throw it any chance I get. And I think I want to go. I think it's the Southwest Bagger Company. Isn't it the Bougie? That's their faster bag. Yeah, let's go Bougie. I know that's one of their best sellers.
Isn't it like that? Bougie? Can't remember.
That's great.
I think that's right.
No. BOUJE.
It's J-E. Okay.
Yeah. I won't.
It didn't correct it, so I think I spelled
So
it right.
great. You're not.
All right. Next up, give me yeah, it's game time, baby.
Uh-oh.
I'm going game time. AAR. We'll see if they actually have a following or not. I can never gauge.
I mean, they're still
That's fair.
They're still starting to come on. I think more so this year. So it's interesting to see if the supporters come out and vote for them or not.
I like to hope that they do. maybe not.
All right, I got two here, right? So I'm going to take my first one will be the B3 Ranger.
Yep.
Behind the Maryland is probably my next favorite fast bag. And then I'm going to go with the Gnarly Vanish.
Gnarly.
I had that written down.
Vanish.
Okay. It's good.
Good bag. Good bag.
Mhm.
Next up, I gotta go. Let me give a little nod to Gladiator. Let me throw the King Cheetah in on this one. Sean up for 2.
All right, so I'm going to go with the Cat 3. All right, still they're tried and true. It's been around forever. Very popular bag. And I think by now, enough people have thrown that bag where, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. They're like, well,
it's been around for a
it's a
minute.
good bag.
And I'm torn between two, but I'm going to go with my heart on this one just because I want them on my team.
Your Heart
Right?
of Hearts?
My heart of hearts.
Okay.
One of the highest rated bags I've ever had of all time has been the Draggin Bag Inferno. It's still my favorite bag of all time. Like, so I'm gonna go Draggin Bag Inferno. Technically, it's Inferno C now, but we all know in this show it's Inferno. We don't have to,
Make
don't
it-
end no
I
Cs.
threw it in there. The
right.
C is in. Good pick.
Thanks, man.
Way to go, buddy.
Thanks. Feel good about it.
Good. I'm glad you feel good. That's all that matters in life. And just because it's one of the coolest bag makers out there who always comes out with bangers, and it's my favorite mini bag. I'm going Supremacy from
Thank
Burley.
you. All right, because I was going to. He was one of the ones I love. Have you thrown any of his stuff?
I've thrown a couple of them. I haven't thrown Supremacy, but yeah, I've thrown.
It's
I've thrown
a
a couple
fantastic
of the,
bag.
Burley.
Yeah, it's really good. It's think of like, he
I
did a
mean-
different fill than most people with that
Yes.
fabric combination. It's like reverse Viper.
He's got more coming.
Yeah,
to load out the list because we got to get Throwlex in there, and I mean that's a great bag too. So
it's very nice. Yeah. Oh yeah, Throwlex will be in slow. Yeah, he has plenty of representation, but yeah, very solid.
All right, over to you. We got the last round. Just humming along.
Sure do.
These are my last 2 picks, right? So
Yes,
I gotta
That they
do this.
are.
So I'm going to pick a company that I think hasn't been picked at all, and they deserve to be here, and that's Black Flag. And I'm going to go with the Black Flag Bounty.
Okay. Yeah,
Nice.
they're a company they've been in almost every year. Maybe not year one, but they've been around for a while. They've never quite lived up to the hype. Although if they're still around, they have to do a decent amount of sales.
Yeah, for
So,
sure. I mean,
yeah.
I think their bags seem to be getting better. I've reviewed some of them this year, and I really like where they're headed with their bags. And
Okay.
the Bounty's kind of their Cat 3 bag. It's just a fuller version of that. It's a really nice bag.
heck yeah.
And then I'm going to go back to the ACO. I'm going to go back to Cornslinger's Bag Company. I'm going to pick the Phoenix.
It's such a
Cornslinger's,
good,
the CBC
such a
Phoenix.
wait a minute. So that's non-typical bag company.
No, this is CB's Cornslinger's, different company.
Different
But they
company.
have a bag called the Phoenix. So these are ACO. This is the bag. I don't know if you know
Jesus
Gary Bearpaw, who
Yeah,
ACO, one. He throws the Phoenix. He used to
Okay.
throw Southwest. Now he throws.
Well, I'll
the
say he changes
Phoenix for
every year,
CBC.
so I mean I can't keep up with that. What that
They-
guy
they all
says.
do.
Yeah, correct.
But yeah, this
All
is
right.
it's kind of their version of the Pro Sniper. Is what
Okay.
it is.
I like it.
Let's see. One more for me.
It's hard.
Give me Jinx from Noble.
Okay.
Always respect the great print on his bags. They're always impeccably like perfect. And it's a good bag.
There's a lot of good bags they left off. They're going to cost.
Well, and that's why right
problems
now,
later in the
just
bracket.
because
Oh, yeah.
we're doing the live draft right now, I also want to give credit to another bag company that like just has been left off the list so far. There's countless bag companies that are going to be on the bracket. All right,
Yeah.
so if you didn't hear your name now, do not. You will most likely, if we've reviewed your stuff, you're going to be on it. HL Board Company, the Razorback. I was going to go with there, but I'm not.
Okay.
I'm going with Big Wolf Howl.
I like it. How?
Just want to give a little shout out to HL as well. Hey, that was pretty damn good.
That was
rapid fire, man. That was pretty. All right, we have to do at least some fun random shit.
and I got Rain in, by the way, for HL. So
oh, okay. Oh,
don't
you
worry.
did. Oh, that's right.
That's
That's
in there.
right.
They got their love.
Shit. They don't need no love. Let me see. I think I texted myself something.
I do have a one random card that I pulled out the other day. That was a good question.
Do it.
So, Mike, we'll start with you. Are there any universally loved movies that you hate?
Really loved movies. I mean, I could go like the old stuff, like Gone with the Wind, or like The Christmas Story, or I don't like those. I'm probably gonna go with like Avatar. I just don't like Avatar, and that's a really popular movie.
Okay.
This crapped on my heart. How many times did we see Avatar in
Way too
3D in the theaters?
Yeah, way too much.
It was more just because it was 3D. It was
But I never
pretty
saw it in
sweet
3D,
when it came
so
out.
maybe
Yeah.
maybe that's the problem.
Yeah. In our current state, yes.
Yeah, Sean, what do you think?
Anything with Nicolas Cage. Pretty much.
The man is an artist.
Yeah, I
what
just
do
don't
you
like
mean?
him. I've never liked him.
Oh my
Are
god.
they universally loved though?
Okay.
That's
the
true.
point. All right,
That's true.
Like Con Air. Is that universally loved? I feel like it's very popular.
National Treasure, maybe.
Yeah, okay, I can bear with that just because like the
I
concept
knew
of
he
it's
was gonna like
interesting,
that
but,
one of all of Nick Cage's movies.
Yeah, Chris, but yeah,
Like
I just-
Face Off?
That's why. Yeah, no,
Oh my god.
no,
so
terrible.
good.
He's garbage. He's garbage.
60 Seconds. Wasn't that Nicolas Cage?
That was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
he's
his,
terrible in that too. The cars are sweet.
what was
Angelina
his name?
Jolie's
His
great.
name was like Kansas Rain or something.
Yeah,
That movie
that's what I'm
is
saying.
so fucking
And he just
weird.
plays the same person in every movie. Like I don't get how the fucker gets
Sean,
roles.
it's the nuances.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's the
correct.
nuances.
Something like that.
Um,
Not a Nick Cage guy.
that's okay. You don't have to be.
But
We
yeah.
all like what we like. All right.
So I mean, because he's here, we got to do at least one tier talk.
My movie, by the
Oh,
way,
go
since
ahead.
you just skipped right over
Well,
me.
I was waiting, but
Rude. It's all right. It'd be Talladega Nights.
I don't get that. It's so good.
It,
It's long though.
It's too long.
I do agree,
There's too
yes.
much. Like I like dumb off the wall comedies as much as the rest of them, but there's literally like I felt like a full hour in that movie that you can cut out.
I can agree with that. All right, so I was in my cupboard the other day, and my daughter was like wanting something to eat. Obviously,
Yeah.
right? That's all my kids do is eat now. So I'm like, all right, let's find something. And it got me thinking, like, what are your go-to chips?
Okay,
All right,
that's a good one.
all right. We have not done this one yet, Mike. Are you? I don't know if you're familiar with this format, but Dane normally starts us off. He's going to go an honorable mention and go 3-2, and then he's going to build us up to his one spot. So you want to start us off?
Sure.
All right, let's do it.
Honorable mention. It's not something that I have very often, but it is a delectable little treat when you do get it. And I'm gonna throw out Funyuns. A good Funyun, like just a small bag. Like you can't have too many of them. Like your breath gets gnarly from them. But once in a blue moon, they always hit right. All right. Number 3, I will go with the barbecue twists from Frito-Lay.
Oh God, I literally have it written.
Right? Dude, we are such
That's my
brothers,
honorable
man.
mention. That was
Oh
my
my
honorable
God.
mention. So
Yeah, so
all
that's
comes
my
in
number
here.
3 because those things,
Okay.
like my wife just gets this pack and it's one of them. She doesn't eat them, but they're like the one thing in it that I love.
Fair enough.
Number 2, Snyder's Pretzels of Hanover, the pretzel bites honey mustard flavor.
Okay, so are we counting pretzels then too?
Oh, I mean, to me, it's in a bag. It's like chip-esque. Yeah, I'll throw them in there.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
And then the creme de la creme would have to just give me. I gotta go with the chili lime.
Doritos?
the spicy chili lime Dorito, the purple
Really?
bag.
Okay. All right.
I always
That's my
love
number
those.
one pick. I had that on my down the list already.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, I
dude,
love
I've
those.
I love those.
Can I be embarrassing for a second? I've never had it before.
Really?
I've
Oh
never
man,
had
it's a
it.
game
I've
changer.
never had it. Yeah.
It
They're
is
incredible.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
All
like
right. Well, obviously,
honestly, Cool Ranch is always a tried and true, and so is nacho cheese. Like they're not bad, but for some reason that purple bag, man, that one is just it hits differently, man. It's
Okay.
next level.
All right. I respect that. Okay. All right, Mike. Let's hear it. Who's your honorable mention?
I'm just gonna go honorable mention. Sour cream and onion. Lay's sour cream and onion is my honorable
Hell yeah,
mention.
classic.
I
Gotcha.
think
Okay,
that's
yeah,
a
yeah.
good go-to
Yeah, yeah.
chip when you just want something. Man, this is tough. In third place, I think I'm gonna put just the nacho cheese, the Cheetos. I like Cheetos.
Okay.
They're great, except your fingers are orange. That's the downside to them.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the
Right.
Cheeto fingers?
The little finger thing, yeah. Usually I just open the bag and dump them in my mouth
Yep,
to keep the fingers
nothing
clean.
wrong
They
with
still
that.
get like orange crumbs all over you. If it didn't do that, they'd be higher on the list.
I like the thought he's putting into this.
Oh, I love
That's-
it. This
yeah.
is what this is about. This is important stuff we're tackling.
I think so. Second place for me is going to be the cheddar and sour cream wavy lays. I
Dude,
like the
yeah,
wave.
can
You got to
just
have extra
confirm?
crunch there.
Man, confirmed.
Confirmed.
Yeah,
That's
it was on
also
his
my
list.
number 2.
Yeah.
So my rule is I'm not allowed, because I go last, I feel like it's cheating if I take people's answers, so I'm not allowed to say anything you guys say.
There's always plenty of other things
Yeah,
out
yeah,
there.
All right, so
The honey mustard pretzels were on my list too, so I'm trying
Okay.
to find something different. And those Doritos as well.
Man,
so then that puts first place for me.
I put some daggers out there in the first round.
Dude,
I'm happy
I mean,
that
I was,
people's on board with my
for
taste.
sure. Yeah,
Like,
absolutely. No, I definitely respect it.
You know, I think I'm gonna go with. I think it's the kettle potato chips, the kettle cooked, the really crispy ones.
Yeah.
It's the sea salt and vinegar ones. I think
Okay.
Cape
Yeah.
Cod makes them.
Yes.
yes.
God damn
Yeah.
it. I was thinking, I'm like, oh, I could go Cape Cod like mosquito. Okay. I have 4 written down, but like 2 of them were kind of just like honorable mentions. Like I wasn't
Okay.
like
Yeah.
really. So I'm going to kind of walk through
whole
this a little
home
bit.
about them. I got you.
So my 2 honorable mentions, one are bugles.
Classic.
You know,
Which
we all put them
fingers?
on our fingers. Yeah,
Sean,
right?
right.
Like we
I
just,
haven't been able to fit a
I
bugle
know.
on my finger in
get
like a decade.
I get it. And then the other one is just good old fashioned Chex Mix.
Yeah.
You put that in a bowl,
Yes.
like I am crushing it, and it's like very versatile. You can
Now,
have it
which
as a
are you
snack,
going
put it as
bold
a
and
part.
spicy, or are you just
Yeah.
going tradish?
Well, either one. I'm honestly, yeah. If I had to pick, I'd probably traditional.
How
If
about
I'm
the-
going,
The cookies and cream.
oh, listen,
Sweet one.
this is called Big Asp,
Yeah.
not skinny ass anything. Okay, like yeah, we've been there before. I've dabbled.
Yeah, I didn't want to go sweet on anything. I was trying to go savory with the
Yeah,
chip realm,
exactly.
you know?
And this is not my realm. Like I am very much a sweets
Oh,
guy,
yeah.
so like chips are like a little bit out
Yeah,
of
you're
it.
getting like the Mud Buddies. Like,
Yeah. So my number 3 it's because it's always, if it's there and like I don't want to have to think about it, I just go with it. It's baked Lay's. Just plain baked Lay's.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know
That
why.
was always your Subway.
Yeah,
chip
that's
of
what I'm saying.
choice,
It's just easy. I know what it's gonna get. Like it just cleanses the palate a little bit, and you're there.
Makes you feel like you're eating healthy when you're really not.
Yeah, exactly.
Are we
It's
considering
like fat-free chips. They give you anal leak.
That's right.
Yeah. I can't go to the next one because people are gonna be like, "Does he have any flavor at all?"
I know. After the gems we threw out there.
Okay. I'm gonna
Jazz it up here,
I'm not
Sean.
okay. So are we considering like can they be in a box as well?
I mean, yeah.
Like wheat
there's no
thins.
rules here. Okay, yeah.
I don't know
I'm down
why.
with that.
Fucking just plain wheat thins.
Just plain again. Like Sean, there's one single superior flavor of wheat thin.
Actually, if
traditional.
we're being completely, I want Triscuits, the salt and olive oil, the
Okay.
salt and pepper, cracked pepper. Oh my god,
Those are money,
Crushable.
but for
This is my list
Triscuits, I know,
anyways.
but I'm saying, have you all ever had the sun dried tomato?
I have.
Dude, those are
They're very
those
good.
ones are
They are very good.
exceptional.
They are.
All right.
Again, you got to remember who, like my wife does not have a very adventurous palate.
That's
if I'm
true.
not grocery
Yeah, so you
shopping,
just
I'm
got-
lucky I'm even getting them at all.
Just getting that.
My number
saltiness.
one though, forever and for always, right now, is Sun Chips, French onion,
Yeah, for sure. The green bag one. Yeah,
Oh.
those are money.
crushed.
I also like the salsa one too.
Oh yeah, I mean
That one's
cheddar.
good.
I mean
Yeah.
original or
Original
bombs.
is
Yeah.
good.
Cheddar's good. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all good. Like you can't go wrong with them.
Yeah, one that I was actually curious. It popped in my head afterwards that I thought would be an honorable mention if nobody mentioned it. Have you guys ever had the Snyder chips, the Hawaiian onion?
No,
it's
I
in
haven't.
it's in like the purple
Yes.
bag, dude. Those things are next level too.
I thought you were gonna go hot fries or something, but
No, I was never really a hot fries guy. Like, I tried getting into like the taki thing too. I just don't like heat for the sake of heat. If it's going to be spicy, I want some flavor in there. Like, I was just talking to my wife about this the other day. My palate changed. I like spicier things now,
yeah.
but it can't be like blow it out. Like, I actually like Thai spice more and like,
Yeah, I get it.
like different, like not like just
Melt
straight
your-
up pepper melt,
Melt
your
your
face
fucking
off,
face. Yeah, I get it.
I like
get
when
it.
they balance that sweet with the spicy. You kind of get both
Exactly.
both of them
Yeah.
there.
It
Yes.
keeps your palate level, so like each bite,
Yes.
you're not like getting hotter and hotter. Just kind of maintains it the whole time.
The problem
you
that
know?
I have with chips is like if I have chips, I'm like, oh yeah, they're good, but I'm like, well, now I need something sweet.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's just like so. If I don't have the chips, I don't need something
Yeah.
sweet. You know what I mean? It's like it's a
I just had another one pop
double-edged-
in my head.
Oh,
the
please let it roll, man.
the
You're flowing.
Zapp's Voodoo chips. Have you guys ever had those?
Voodoo, yes.
Yeah, the Voodoos
Yes, the
are money
Voodoo,
too.
Man,
yes.
I'm not a chip guy, man.
Man, I know we gotta up your game,
I
brother.
know.
I mean,
You
we've
go
left
candy
off
and stuff like that.
Cheez-Its are a good honorable
Cheez-Its,
mention.
man,
Never
yeah.
mentioned at all.
No,
Yeah,
man.
never
I
say
can't.
cheese
I
nips.
don't like.
but
I don't like
Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its, man.
Yeah.
I'm the
Nobody
only
said
one in my
goldfish,
house.
so I'm happy about that because
Yeah.
goldfish to me they all smell weird. I don't know why. They just smell weird.
I mean, I didn't know we were going like full like pretzel route and stuff, but like there's a new brand of pretzel out there. They have either honey mustard or there's like cinnamon stuff too. It's like, are you serious right now?
oh yeah, the something
Dots.
sticks or
Dots.
whatever.
yes, dots. Thank you. Yes,
Yes.
like they're phenomenal. The honey mustard.
The honey mustard
Honey
are good
mustard.
until you have the
Yeah,
pretzel
so
nuggets,
stinky.
and
Yeah.
those are
Yeah,
even.
yeah.
They're just so
Fair enough.
coated. Like,
But sometimes the pretzel nugget, if you get the one that was just overcooked a little bit, you
oh,
might
I like,
lose a tooth.
I like feeling like I'm chipping my teeth on it though.
I'm saying like I'm not trying to go
It's
to
the
the ER.
one snack that like when I get like like the tube one of it,
Yeah.
like the skinnier bag, I rarely finish it because I feel I have that fear. I'm like, man, I'm gonna crack a tooth if I keep eating these, so I just throw them away. But savor the flavor.
Only
baby,
by
all right?
threat of physical injury.
Yes, exactly.
Put the
I
bag
am
down.
putting it down.
Fair enough. Fair
Yep,
enough.
it's my weight control.
Oh yeah. Well, folks, if you're still listening now,
If only
I
beers fought
commend
back.
you. And I'm looking forward to the best of the bags bracket. We're again, this is gonna be kicking off February 19th, some Monday, noon o'clock. That time we'll be launching it. I think I'll look back at what we did last year. I think we released 5 a day last year. Sounds
I think
about
to
right.
start off, yeah.
4 or 5 a day. It is a long bracket. It is every single day. We appreciate every bit of support. Mike, we appreciate you, man, for hopping on today. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
How can people
Thanks for
find and subscribe to your channel? Are you obviously you're on Facebook as well and YouTube?
So YouTube, it's youtube.com/@Mike'sBags, and then Instagram, TikTok is @Mike's Cornhole Bags. Facebook's just Mike's Bags. I'm in pretty much all the social medias.
Oh yeah. So
Oh,
again,
hell
if
yeah.
you're
Give
listening
him
to
a
this
follow.
episode specifically, you're probably a bag nerd.
Yeah.
You might as well give Mike a follow as well.
Yeah, he takes it the extra level that we just don't.
Yeah. We're too busy with dramatic readings. and stuff,
Exactly.
man.
There's too much drama that we got to cover.
Lots of stuff. Yep. So we get to go record our part now.
That we do. Let's
right.
do it.
Yep. So when you listen to what you have already heard our voice in the beginning, but we don't
Yes.
even know what's going to happen.
Yep.
So I apologize now if we said anything in the first half that was inappropriate.
Yeah.
Happens.
It does.
But we'll let you guys all go. Mike, again, thank you very much for hopping on. Go check out his YouTube page at Mike's Bags on YouTube. And as always, we hope you throw it straight. That's nothing but 4 baggers from here on out.
Cornhole it.
Later.